welcome back to Dr. Red Pill. Once again, I'd like to apologize about my current appearance. I spent the whole day doing some work, like working on my car and helping my one of my friends once again move from some furniture. So it wasn't exactly a day for me to look all pretty and all that for all you people watching this video. Well, I'd like to start off by saying that women seem to be put on pedestals a lot, and that seems to be the reason why they act the way they do in most cases, like entitled and all that. Like I talked in, I believe it's my last video about a woman that asked me out over a year ago, and I turned her down. Well, once again, about 2 days ago, I had a woman that I used to fool around with a little bit back just before I became MGTOW and a little bit after when I was more in the purple pill stage. Now I spent quite a bit of time. I'm probably about almost a year trying to get this woman to leave me alone. But she is, like I said previously, she is suffering from this entitlement thing, like thinking she is uh, a pretty little princess. I'll admit she's attractive, yeah, but I had to. I got sick of her, bored of her attitude, bored of who she is as a person. She left me, let's say, a little blue one too many times. Now, frickin', it took about pro- probably over a year for me to get her to leave me alone. One of the last times that she tried to get me to get together with me, uh, about about a year and a half ago, roughly. Yeah, I was sitting at my house. I had a few drinks in me. It was a Saturday night, Friday or Saturday. Yeah, didn't have to work, so I had a few drinks into me. So, so fucking sorry for swearing. I'm trying to cut down on the swearing, which is why it appears like I tend to stutter a lot. It's me trying to avoid swearing. But anyways, it's probably about 9 or 10 o'clock. Probably we're making it a Saturday. I was drinking for a few hours, so I'm in no condition to drive. I have too much stuff going for me in my life, going well for me to jeopardize it all. Me having keeping my job for years. Yeah, freaking this house here. Yeah, freaking a couple cars. Uh, and so I got my life pretty much in order, and I don't want to jeopardize any of it. So, like I said, I was drinking it for a few hours, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, she texted me, asked me if I want to come see her. I said no, because I was sick of her, like I said. But she kept on trying to bug me to make an hour, almost an hour and a half drive to go see her. Or, like I've been drinking uh, for a couple hours at this point. It's uh, and I was sick of her, so I said no. She kept on trying to convince me to go out there, text messages, and I was dumb enough and a little drunk enough to, instead of ignoring her like I should have done, I was freaking replying. It got to the point where I was trying to make her mad, but unfortunately, I was only succeeding in going back into the red pill stage, which I was just about out at that point. So I ended up freaking just leaving it be. Then all of a sudden, 2 days ago, freaking after just about a year and a half, after I got to leave her to leave me alone, and she asked me what I was doing. And, and at this point, I deleted her number, so I didn't know who the hell it was. So I asked, "Who is this?" She, she wouldn't give me the name. Kept on saying stuff like, "Oh, it's your favorite person, and you should come out to see me," yada yada yada. So I end up telling her to go F herself. And she goes, "No, you should come do that." And it goes on, and I end up calling her an idiot. Then eventually end up just leaving it be. After a couple hours, I clued in on who it was. I clued in. And I got pretty damn annoyed after all the time I spent trying to get rid of her. So thankfully, I was smart enough not to get back to her, to try and encourage this situation. Now, she ended up at one point saying, "Oh, come out for a date. I'll pay for the date." I'll admit it's a little tempting, but from past experience, it won't go down that way. Something happened, like she'll would have forgotten her wallet, which are probably with the intent to get me to pay for her. But if I was dumb enough to accept the date, I would have just ended up paying for my own ticket at that point, my own bill, and just walked out. But like I said, she had the princess mentality. Now, guys, we have to stop falling for this stuff from women, with them acting like spoiled little princesses that are entitled for stuff, even though they claim that they are an independent woman. Got to stop encouraging this notion. They want, they keep on saying strong, independent women, but then also turn around. "Well, you're the man. You should pay for the date." I don't need a man, but you pay for the date. I don't need a man. I'm getting awfully sick of hearing this crap. Don't know about you all, but I am straight up sick of it. This self-centered entitlement that they seem to have. These modern women are bad for it. It's not like back in like the 40s, 50s, 60s when women were actually worth a man's time to approach, talk to, date, and marry. They're not worth it anymore. I have not met a single modern woman that is worth the time. A lot of reasons, plenty of reasons, probably that plenty of you experienced. A lot of the same reasons to just leave it be, to walk away, to go your own way. Yeah, I'd admit it took me, a while, quite a while, several years, actually, about over a decade for me to freaking find a clue in that it ain't worth my time. I and I thought I might have been an oddball for it until I finally heard of MGTOW, men going their own way, and now I'm not alone. And there's other men like me that are just sick and tired of it. And men, you got to start recognizing your own worth. That you have a lot more to offer a woman than they do a man. Look at it. Who's looked upon as being the breadwinner? Men are. Who's looked at as the protector? Men. And if we look at it in an emergency situation, let's an example of the Titanic. What do they always say? Women and children first. Nothing about men. It's women first. Women and children. Men, we don't get that pleasure. We're expected to stay behind and fight the fire while the women get to flee. It's even in modern society where women are screaming in a, freaking equal rights, and the patriarchy and all that stuff. But if you ever noticed, to quote a comedian, I'm not going to say his name, but have noticed there's no feminists in a house fire. When the danger arrives, women expect to be saved because of the princess mentality. We got to stop it, men. Like I said, we have to stop the entitled princess mentality. We got to stop feeding it to them. We have to stop treating them like they're up on a pedestal, like they're gods or something. We have to stop it. It's not worth the time or the energy. Look at the divorce rates. Look what happens in family courts. The vast majority of the time, the women gets the alimony, women gets the child custody, women gets the child support. In almost 100% of the cases, the women get them because they're looked at as the better, as the tender, caring gender. I'm sick of it. It's myself. I don't know about a lot of you, but it's probably one reason why some of you have went MGTOW. It's one reason for me, and like I said, nothing's just sick of dealing with women. And I'll admit, not all my experiences with women were bad. It was just every single experience I had in their in the dating relationship world. Every one of those were bad or negative because of entitled, spoiled little girls. Well, I'm gonna call it quits in this video for now. You know what? I just wanted to rant a little bit, get my weekly video up. I thank all of you who have watched my videos and who have subscribed to my channel. I thank you all. My last video has helped me gain a few more subscribers, but the important thing is, as long as people are actually watching these videos for the right reasons, because they're MGTOW, they want to hear another MGTOW man's point of view on it. Thank you for your time. Have a good one.